Hello, everyone, and we are back. This is Loud and Alternative Music Podcast. This is the premiere return episode, March 1st, 2022, April Fool's Day. And the crazy thing is, we haven't done a show for this fucking show, an episode of this show, since when was Limp Bizkit's album? When did that come out? October? It was October. So, anyways, as always, I'm your host, Tomye West, and joining me is my co-host, Cody O'Connor. And how are you going, bro?
I'm good, man. It's good to be back. I'm keen to start making some podcasts again. Keen to meet some new people. It's been a very long time, but yeah, I'm excited to make some more pods.
Yeah, it definitely has been a long time, man, and it's good to have the show kind of back. We attempted to film this. We're going to get into that a little bit longer. We attempted to film this last night. We're going to get into that shortly. But before we introduce our guest, if everyone hasn't yet come across this show, please subscribe. It would help. We're already reached 125 subscribers, which is really quick because we're only just here 100 subscriber sub goal as of like a week and a half ago. So we're moving, baby. We're moving. And you can be a part of the shenanigans by subscribing. So now it's time to introduce our guest for the episode. Our guest is Kyran James. He is a drummer. Kyran? Don't worry, I'll get that out later. Don't worry.
I should have mentioned that when we started it before.
No, dude. Listen to this. This is a cool story. First time I met Cody, I couldn't remember his name every time. I met up with him for band stuff. So every time I go, hey, Kobe. And they're like, it's Kobe. And everyone else could like catch on with it. And I just fucking couldn't, man. So one day at rehearsal he wasn't there and I was like, yeah, and Kobe can do it. And someone was like, it's Cody. And I just went, yeah, whatever his name is. And I just gave him to it. But we're all good now. We're there.
It's nice to meet you, Kobe.
So, I don't know, man. Let's tell us a little bit about yourself before we get into the actual show.
Yeah, all right. Well, I'm Kyran, not Kieran.
Hey, man.
Jokes aside.
You know what the
I'm just
actual thing about that is that I've never met really anyone with the name Kyran, but I've met a lot of Kierans.
Yeah, no, that's understandable.
Yeah.
Funny thing, I actually know Kieran spelt the same as my name, so it's a bit weird.
Yeah.
So I can see where it comes from. But yeah, a little bit about myself. Like music-wise, I started in a band way back in the day called Terms and Conditions with Christian McIntosh. Cody knows Christian.
Yeah.
Mad fella. Started there. Then, just literally just sort of like went through the band scene, found where I wanted to be sort of thing. So now I'm drumming for my fiance's band, Lunar. So, which is pretty dope. And I've got my own band, Light Violet, as well. So,
cool.
yeah.
Well, I'm looking forward to having a chat to you, man, because I'm a drummer as well, obviously. So
yeah.
Things that we can actually maybe complain about together or whatever. So because we all know that being a drummer is really not the easiest job in the band, and also
it's pretty difficult.
Every time I have to carry the fucking drums up the stairs, I think good pick, Tom. Good pick.
Yeah.
Good idea. Play the drums, he said. Good idea, man.
Sounds so fucking good, though.
Yeah, they do, and it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, man, I love the drums. They're probably my favorite instrument by far. Even though now that I play guitar and stuff, so.
Yeah.
I can barely play drums, but it's definitely the most fun instrument to play for me.
You enjoy it? Yeah. It's sick.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys, I'm just fixing the light in my room. It's fucking going dark. There we go. So,
yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Anyways, we will be talking a couple of things on this episode. We would be talking more about, obviously, Kieran's band, Lunar, and we will also be going over a couple of news stories, including a new music festival that's coming out.
Did you do that? Did you do that on purpose, Tom? Did you do that on purpose?
I said Kieran, right?
Yeah.
Fuck,
and that's the wrong name.
Fuck again. That's Kobe. Shut your mouth, man. So anyway,
Kieran Kobe.
Dude, you know what?
Oh, that's so.
I'm just gonna refer to Cody as fucking contestant number 1 and you as contestant number 2. Number 2, go. All right. So, we're going to talk a new music festival that's actually been announced for Melbourne. I don't know if it's coming anywhere else. As far as I can see, it's just Melbourne, called Our First Kiss, which I'm not saying anything about the festival yet. It looks pretty decent, but that name I'm not 100% on. Also, story number 2, we're going to be talking about Limp Bizkit's first show back in Mexico. And yes, that's right, we're back. And our last episode was about Limp Bizkit. And guess what? Can
we watch a bit of that? Can we watch a bit of that? Because I haven't seen
Yeah, I'm
it
sure
yet.
we can. And you know what? If they copyright claim us, I'll fight them to the death. So,
yeah, true. I didn't
we'll
think of
also
that.
be giving you our song pick of the week. Every episode, we're going to do a song pick. I picked this one out especially because I wanted to react to this video with, I mean, look, it's not really a fresh reaction because I've already seen it. Others have watched the video. Cody's seen it and heard it, and you've heard the song. But hey, we're going to still react and give our opinions on the music video because it's fantastic and the song's fantastic too. So, before we get underway with that, let's talk a little bit about the disaster that was last night, Cody.
I don't really want to relive that memory, but you can share it with all of us if you like. I'll input, but it's definitely not something that I care to remember.
So, yeah, me and Cody had to go somewhere, and I brought the dog out with me because I was like, oh, I'll bring the dog out. He needs to go out for a walk anyway. I'll get him in the car. He can go for a drive. It would be fun. And we sped there, got there, no dramas. But we left the place, driving back, and I go, oh, that fart you did, Barney, stinks. My dog's name's Barney. He's a big German Shepherd. And I look in the back seat, and there's just shit all over the back seat, bro. I was like, no, what do I do, man? What do I do? And so I can't do it here. It's dark. It's in the dark, so I have to drive home with his shit in the car. And I was like, and he's going to be stomping all over the shit in the back seat as well, so it's going to spread everywhere.
Smoosh into the carpet and shit.
Dude, we had to drive the whole way home in the stink, and it smelled like a tip. And then we got to the freeway, and of course the freeway was closed. So that meant, an extra 10 minutes onto the trip.
Take the back road.
Yeah, with the shit in the car. And it was funny too, because I'm like, what would be funny if we got the police to pull us over and search the car for any reason. I'd be like, go ahead, man. Go ahead. Enjoy. So yeah, then there was every red light you could possibly get. People that try to do the nice thing and let you go. And you're like, don't let me go, man. Just you go. Like, you're holding me up more. You know what I mean? So then we had to get home and then bring the dog upstairs and then go down to Woolworths, buy a whole thing of paper towels. By the way, there was none left. We used
dude. I had to buy $20 worth of cleaning stuff.
Oh god!
And then
sprayed the shit out of that.
Yeah, dude. And we didn't even wipe it. We wiped it, and then we did another coat and just let the shit soak into the fucking shit overnight.
Yeah, jeez.
I got air freshener, paper towel, Glen 20 little bottle of disinfectant spray, and I got this stuff called Novak, which you spray on carpet and it foams up and then conditions the carpet and seeps back in.
Yeah, that's good. And good stuff.
That sounds like the
Does it smell better now though? You haven't been in there.
I haven't been in the car since.
That sounds like the fucking, what are they called? The fucking they say that sounds like the vaccination, the Novak that you bought.
Yeah, Novak. That fucking scare. That's one thing that scares me about animals is you take them out and they're even a cat. Sometimes my partner lets her cat in the car. It's if she was to shit in there, fuck that.
Dude, when we
that'd destroy me.
When we picked my dog up for the first time, I got him from this terrible place where he was abused and shit. But I picked him up and put him in the back seat, and he threw up on the way home, and he had worms, and the worms were literally standing up, wiggling at me, and I was screaming while driving, bro, because it was something from my fucking nightmares, dude. It was
that is a nightmare.
It was something from Alien, dude.
Yeah, fuck that.
So, yeah. It was terrible.
So you got cursed in the back seat there. Vomit, shit.
Oh, man. And, dude, that's the second time that it's happened while Cody's been in the car. But the first time it happened, it was way worse, dude. Way worse. So, yeah. Anyways, let's get into the first news story, which is called Our First Kiss. And this is, so just let me bring up the B-roll footage while I bring up this article as well. So this is a new festival coming to our city, Melbourne. It's called Our First Kiss. It's like it's not even like a big venue or anything, which is surprising. So it's got the Veronicas as headliners, which is interesting because they're pretty big.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It is going other places. It looks like it. So Short Stack, which is another weird one because they're a bit. They haven't done much. I think they did Unified Festival.
Don't they have a new album out or a single?
Yeah,
I think I saw.
And we've got the Getaway Plan playing as well, which is the band you can currently see on the screen if you are watching.
Righto. Yeah, the Getaway Plan is sick.
Along with Dream on Dreamer, which I'm surprised they're not kind of above the Getaway Plan now because I feel like
they've been
prominent.
Yeah, definitely.
And then this is the most surprising entry for me, Closure in Moscow. I love Closure in Moscow. Bo McKee was the drummer. He recorded our band's CDs as well. He's a producer. He's brilliant.
Oh, righto.
So, everyone should go check out Closure in Moscow. Everyone check out all these bands and artists, but go check out Closure in Moscow because they're really underrated and they're very, very cool. So, I mean, what are you guys' thoughts on these acts, and this festival?
Well, I think it's pretty dope, but I can't even go because I'm in Rockhampton.
Yeah, well, I mean,
so that sucks.
I'm gonna look now. It says, okay, so it's going Adelaide Showground, Parramatta Park, Tolosa Street Park, Glenorchy, and Launceston Albert Hall. So not anywhere near you, I don't think, man.
Nothing in Brizzy or anything?
It's surprising that they don't have a Brisbane date at least.
Actually, you know what? Right here in the article is a video clip from. I'll just bring them up. I'm going to bring up Closure in Moscow, and we'll have a quick listen. You guys can tell me what you think.
Yeah, I haven't heard them before.
They're great. They're really good, man. They're sort of like most hardcore stuff, like from back like the mid 2000s, but they sort of have like Mars Volta vibes to them every now and then, like very technical stuff. So
okay,
I'll bring it in. Check it out. Here we go. So yeah, that gives you an idea of what they're like. They're really good, man. So
fucking talented.
I mean, what are your thoughts on this festival, Cody?
I think the lineup is cool. I guess it kind of just seems like the Australian version of when we were young, trying to get together as many. Yeah. Well, yeah. I think like it would depend on how much tickets are. As like I don't go to many festivals or shows or anything like that, so I'm probably not going to go. But if the tickets are cheap enough, it would be a fun time. Like there could be many worse festivals you could go to that could be planned. There could be like just Getaway Plan headlining and a bunch of bands that like you've barely heard of before, which in itself wouldn't be that bad because they'd probably be up and coming local bands.
Yeah, I feel like those gigs are a lot of fun, but
absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, well,
I guess in that respect, it would be good to see more up and coming local bands on this bill. But that kind of defeats the purpose of doing it. Because again, I do think it's kind of like Australia's version of When We Were Young.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
I'm actually kind of impressed with the fact that just Closure. Like, what I like about this lineup is, I'm probably not going to go because I'm not really keen on the Veronicas. I'm not really keen on Short Stack. I'd like to see the Getaway Plan if they would play sort of their older, heavier stuff more than their newer stuff. And I would love to see Closure in Moscow just because I didn't think they'd ever play a show again. Like, it's been a long time. So, I mean, it's just exciting to see them because that means there's possibly more shows to come. I mean, maybe this isn't just a one-off show. Maybe we will get to see them on the show that we're interested in more, I guess. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. It's good to see the Getaway Plan sort of being on the festival sort of circuit again. There was a couple of shows I think they did just Unified as well recently. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I thought they were like done.
Dude, I used to be really good mates with the guitarist Benny Chong, who is no longer in the band, but like, dude, we were really closely connected to the Getaway Plan. Like, we went to their rehearsals and hung out with them and stuff like that.
That's sick.
Yeah, they're really nice dudes. But like, what's your past with when did you start playing drums? Like, when did you when did you feel like you crafted it into like what you wanted it to be? And when did you first start into bands and like leading up to now, like sort of thing, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I think I've been playing drums since like I could walk sort of thing, but didn't really sort of pick it up until high school. You know, Dad always had drums, like he plays drums too, so he always had drums like lying around, and you know, I'd just get up on there and he'd teach me like a, you know, just 4/4 beat or whatever, and it just expanded from there. And then I got a few lessons in grade 8, I think it was, at Emmaus, and yeah, just kind of picked up from there. And then it wasn't until like year 11, I think, where I hit Paddy up. Cody knows Paddy as well. I hit him up because he could play guitar and I didn't really know anyone else, so I was like, hey bro, you want to start a band? And then it's like, yeah, righto. So then we hit out. I knew Christian at that time too, so I hit him up as well, and then we sort of formed a band. Then we ended up getting Teen and Beatty in to play bass, so we became a full band at the end there.
Yeah, nice. And
so yeah, that's
how old are you now? Sorry,
I'm 25 on Thursday next week.
Jeez, man, I wish I was as young as all you guys, man. I'm getting like dusty bones.
It's my birthday soon.
Yeah,
when's your birthday, Cody?
10th of April.
10th of April, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Birthday boys
yours
in the house.
Oh, so yours is the 7th, is it?
7th. Yeah.
I said I'm gonna buy him a male stripper.
You dog.
Hey, he said he was down for it.
No. Yeah. Great birthday present, Tom. Thanks, dude.
Yeah.
Hey, man, it's better than what everyone else gets from me. I don't know. That's nothing.
They get you as the male stripper.
Oh, you don't want that. I'm telling you, that will haunt your dreams. Yeah. So, I mean, what's your preferred drum kit? Like, what's your preferred like setup?
Oh, like the layout of it, or
no,
just
brand, everything. Like brand, like what's
honestly,
your favorite sizes? What's your favorite everything?
I'd love to get DW kit. Well, originally I was wanting to get that, but I should have got it back in the day when they're a bit more cheaper. Now they're pretty fucking dear.
They're so expensive, man.
I run an Apex Voyager, I think it's called. Yeah. It's pretty good kit, man. Like, I just reskinned it. It sounds good. Like, I finally got a drum kit where, you know, I got it to where I want it to sound good. Because I just used to, you know, I had just shitty kits back in the day. I just pick up like a $300 kit off fucking Marketplace or whatever, and you know, it still did the job. It's still good for practice. It still fucking did the job, you know. But yeah, and then I just bought some cymbals recently. Like, my partner helped me get them and stuff. You know, running K Custom hybrids.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Zildjian K Custom hybrids. Yeah, they're the best. Man, I love them. I wanted to get the A Customs, but then I found that because I played the A Customs like a fair bit.
There's one of them that there's one model of those that's black, yeah.
The K Custom or there's K Custom Darks, which they sound fucking good. That would be good for like proper metal or something like that. But But yeah, no, like I run the K Custom hybrids, and like they're perfect for me. So, I'd love to mix and match eventually, hopefully, but cymbals are pretty fucking dear.
Yeah,
Almost as pricey as the kit in itself,
Oh,
so.
dude, my cymbals were over double the price of my kit.
Yeah.
So, like,
I spent like $2,000 or something for.
Yeah, like
a
how
hybrid.
many do you use? Is it like just a crash ride?
The hats, yeah, so the hats, 2 crashes and a ride.
Yeah,
Don't know what sizes. I'm running bad with all that shit.
Yeah, I'm bad with that shit too, man. But I'm running.
I just hit it. It sounds good.
I'm running hi hats, crash, ride, China. I know how to splash as well, but we gave it away on the channel to our 100th subscription person that won. So.
Oh yeah, subscriber. Yeah, sick.
Yeah.
No, that's good. What you said you were endorsed by? What company was it?
Soultone Cymbals.
Soultone Cymbals. Yeah, are they good?
They're Los Angeles. They're handcrafted in Turkey.
Yeah. Okay.
And yeah, it's the same brand as Steven Adler from Guns N' Roses.
Oh right.
And Snoop Dogg's drummer and things like that.
Sick.
I got there. That's it there.
Oh yeah, cool.
They've
got
my logo and my signature on them.
Oh shit! How'd you do that?
They do it. It's like my own custom line thing. So,
oh righto. Yeah, being endorsed now.
It's Pablo Escobar and my signature, Tomye West.
That's cool.
And it's on every cymbal, so it's cool, man.
That's dope. And what do they?
My ride was worth $900.
Do they just send that to you, or?
Nah, dude. Being endorsed, it's never free unless you're like a touring main.
Oh, righto. So you still pay for it?
Yeah, but it's
do they
like
get discount?
I would have paid $3,500 basically, probably for my setup, and I got it for I think it was $1,250.
Oh, righto.
So that's a big saving,
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you're going to go there instead of going anywhere else for cymbals all the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. No, that's why they'll do it, because you're endorsed. So if you would use a different symbol.
Yeah, I'm on their website and I've got a video up on their channel. And they've got lots of subscribers. They're going to help advertise our band. Like you get put in the newsletters and shit like that. So, I mean, and they've invited me to Los Angeles as well when everything gets over. So eventually when I've got the money, I would hopefully like to go over there and go to the Soultone Cymbals sort of headquarters. But
that'd be dope.
Yeah, it really would, man. So
cool.
I mean, Cody, how long have you known each other? And have you he said that actually when we were speaking, trying to hook this interview up, and this podcast up, he actually mentioned that he had been in a band with you before, and you didn't say this to me, I don't think. So
yeah,
I don't know if you just don't like telling me stuff and you don't like me, or if you just forgot.
Yeah, Cody, you explain.
Yeah,
because I was young.
It never really became a band type thing. It was just us hanging out and jamming and stuff like that. And we went to a local recording studio to record a bunch of demos that I'd written. But yeah, it didn't really kick off. Like, Rocky is a pretty musical place, but it's hard to set up bands there, especially to try and find people that want to play the same stuff as you as well.
Yeah.
So it's fun just being able to meet up with anyone basically, and because from what I was, pretty much everyone in Rocky, if they're a musician, they're actually pretty good at it. Like, they won't say like, oh, I play guitar or anything if they actually can't, which means you can go over to random people's houses and like the amount of times Kyran and Pat would just play 12-bar blues and stuff like that. Like,
you said it wrong.
I had to think about it for a second. Hey, I was like, wait, did I? Like, I've known this dude for years.
Yeah. Yeah. When did we doing that? That was like 2015.
Yeah,
Plus,
I would say 2015, which is crazy. That was like 7-8 years ago. Gee.
Yeah, dude. Fucking time's flying. Oh, just to interrupt really quickly, my drum kit isn't a Voyager, it's an Armory.
That's
I
all right,
fucked
man.
up.
I,
Yeah,
just
because the
to interrupt
Voyage
as
is
well,
yeah.
I don't usually light cigarettes during a podcast because it's fucking rude, but I had to light one because the
I'm
dog
trying
did
to
a
quit.
ripper of a
Please do
fart.
not do that.
The dog did a ripper of a fart, and there was nothing else that was going to get rid of that smell out of my room right now. And I would rather smell cigarette smoke than fucking dog shit. So apologies for that. So
Well, you better smoke it.
I better. So,
Just
Yeah,
light
sorry,
a
Cody, for
cigarette and let
interrupting.
it sit there. Light a cigarette and just let it sit there as incense, so the smell of smoke just fills the room.
yeah, so keep going, Cody.
Yeah, sorry, Cody.
Oh no, all good. I wrote a demo probably whilst I was still in high school, just out of high school, like fast acoustic punk with like weird jazz chords and stuff like that, which was fun to write.
Yeah,
I
no.
wouldn't be able to play it nowadays anymore because I forgot about the reason why I even wrote that stuff years and years ago. But it was a fun time. Like
that
it
was good. Was that the stuff you showed me?
Yeah,
That
man.
you wanted
the
me to
stuff on
drum
my
on? Yeah,
laptop.
because that was good. Yeah, that was actually good. Now that, like, years later, because I was like, I was a bit silly back then, But now when I think about it now, I'm like, fuck, that was really good shit, I wish I
Cool,
took
man,
the
thank
time
you.
to play it more. But in saying that, I wasn't as good as I am now to play. So,
Yeah, for sure. I think you're a lot more into music in general now as well.
Yeah.
Like
Back then, I think I was just still trying to find my genre, or not genres per se, but just trying to figure it out, sort of thing.
yeah, the stuff that was like natural to you and that you enjoyed
Yeah,
playing.
yeah.
Because
That
I
I
remember
felt
like
was good, yeah.
being from Rocky and especially Yapoon as well, and back in that point in time, everyone was just listening to like Sticky Fingers and stuff like that on Triple
Yeah,
J,
yeah.
all that indie type stuff, which was cool for the time. Like I lived there and I'd listened to stuff from back then, like Bliss and Esso, like beachy type stuff, and think of
Yeah.
Yapoon all the time.
Yeah.
But I remember you playing an Elephant Juice as
Yeah.
well.
That was
But
pretty much a descendant from Sticky Fingers. Like we were like, yeah, we love that fucking indie reggae sort of sound. So, that's where it all
you
began
guys
for
did
me,
it
really.
pretty well. Your
Yeah.
singer's name was Tom as well, right?
Yeah,
If I remember
yeah.
correctly.
Thomas Lobby Geiger. Yeah. Shout out
Yeah,
to
he
Thomas.
was
He's
he
a
was
good
actually
bloke.
pretty good at singing.
Good
So you
writer,
guys-
man. Really
Yeah.
good writer.
You guys have a new EP coming out, yeah? Your band.
My band.
Yeah.
Yeah, Live Violet, yeah. It comes out on May 6th.
Live Violet, is that another project I think
Yeah,
you
I should have probably
sorry.
mentioned that to you. Yeah, that's was my first thing that I did. Like, I started a couple of years ago. Yeah, where I sang and played guitar. So I went from drums to doing that.
Yeah, cool, man. Maybe during the show you can, if you look down in the corner there, you'll see that there's a private chat link. Maybe you could link me your link, and I can bring it up for the people that want to check you out. And,
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
righto.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Cool. Well,
Righto.
we'll move on to our second story with that, and that's number 2, Limp Bizkit's first show back. I've got an article to read while we bring up some B-roll, and then we'll check out some footage if you want. It actually, I love Limp Bizkit, and I hate how people
I love Limp Bizkit too, man.
I think they deserve a lot more credit than they get. But I don't think that they were right. It's not the band. I think it's the mix in this live performance because the drums are so quiet. It sounds so shallow and like distant and gross and muddy.
Can you show us a snippet or nah?
Yeah, I'm gonna bring it up now, guys.
All right, cool.
But
Yeah,
the whole thing is that last year, Limp Bizkit played their first show in like long time with their new sort of like look, and he debuted a look of like dad. He looked like a dad and shit. I don't know if you saw.
Well, that was the dad vibes.
Yeah, that's it. And now he's come out with another new look to go with the dad vibes look. And
righto.
Right here. There you go. I love. So, I'm going to bring up an article quickly about it. Limp Bizkit's Fred Durst. This is, by the way, this article is from blabbermouth.net, and this is written by. You know what? I don't think it gives any names at the moment. So whatever. It just says Limp Bizkit frontman Fred Durst debuted his new look during the band's first concert of 2022, which took place last night, Saturday, March 19th, at the Viva Latino Festival in Mexico City. They played set list of Out of Style, Dirty Rotten Biscuit, Turn It Up, Dad Vibes, Break Stuff, My Generation, Living It Up, Nookie, Hot Dog, My Way, Rollin', and Take a Look Around. They are on their April month-long Still Sucks tour. So, we'll take a quick listen, and you can see what I mean about the sort of muddiness to it.
Is he even
Damn, got serious for a second. I would say delirious for the record. Looking back as a skeptic, why is there a cross hanging from a necklace? Is it gonna change? Hurts me in a loving kind of way. Time to celebrate, yeah. Time to rock the small fuck with some more time style. Never change my style, cause my style is kinda. You bitches asking for a sound check. Check 1, 2, bitch. Barely touch the ground, yeah.
They didn't sound check.
So I'm going to bring up a song that maybe we all might know a little bit more. I like that song, but you know.
But you're denied, cause you ain't tried from the sack. There ain't nothing I can do. Cause life is a lesson, you learn it when you're through. I know why you wanna hate me. I know why you wanna hate me. I know why you wanna hate me. Cause hey, it's all the world is even seen.
From like the
Just,
audio
yeah.
console.
Not good. Not good.
Yeah,
and you know what's a shame is that the shame is that they are really good live, and that would probably not sound as bad as it does if you're there. But the actual mix,
recording or the mix
it's
into
terrible,
how
man.
they recorded it? Yeah.
So, like, what's your history with Limp Bizkit? Like, when did you first? What was the first song you heard from the band? Like, when did you kind of find a interest in that?
Probably Rollin'. I don't know actually. I think I really don't know, but I think it was when I first discovered LimeWire. And you type up bands and then suggested ones will come up, so you just download a bunch of shit.
So you sail the 7 seas like I do, man.
Hey?
You sail the 7 seas like I do? You're a pirate?
Oh, well, not anymore. But,
man, I am. I put my hand up.
Yeah, still not when I, back in the day, because I couldn't get music, so I, a friend told me LimeWire, so I fucking downloaded it. Probably the worst thing for my computer, but got me a lot of fucking music.
Yeah, dude, those programs got you in such a big. They gave you so many big problems, man. What Kazam was the same.
What was that? It's back now. LimeWire is back now.
Why?
Shit.
Yeah.
And I remember
NFT
going
marketplace. Legit.
That's awesome. That's fucking sick.
It's weird, man. Why does anyone want peer-to-peer sharing now? We've got torrents, and anything on YouTube you can convert to an MP3 or MP format with a converter online. So
torrents is still peer-to-peer though.
Yeah, I know, but it's a whole different.
I used to have a torrent straight to my phone. I could download full albums on my Samsung.
Yeah, I've got it. I still got one on there. I've just downloaded Jackass Forever onto it.
Fuck yeah, that's a good movie.
There's other things called.
Dude, it was awesome.
Other things called FTP servers, where you download a program and type in an IP address, and it basically straight up just connects to someone else's computer, and it's not one torrent. It's not just one person's computer. It's the entire network of people that have that same IP address, and it's just an entire archive full of stuff. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that is dope.
Man, I will support a lot of things. I've got DVDs and shit. I got games. I got all that stuff. I'll buy stuff if I really like it. If I really like a movie, I'll buy the Blu-ray because I just want to have access to it or have it on my shelf to display. I bought CKY4 from Bam Margera on the Jackass Screw the other day. Grabbing it out. Yeah, so I bought a DVD just to have it in my collection. It was not easy to get your hands on, dude. From the UK, they're over $60, some of them.
Oh, jeez.
So I found this one in Australia, luckily, and it's in really nice condition. So
cool.
Yeah, I like having display shit. So if I like something enough, like I bought Dre's newest album, even though I downloaded it on the day it came out, just because I wanted the physical property of it. I even got the vinyl of it.
Yeah.
So
yeah, well, it's like a
just
collector's thing, you know.
yeah, just kind of pirate it for home viewing or home listening doesn't mean I
Yeah.
don't support it.
Yeah.
I've already
Have you guys,
you go.
have you guys ever like dropped money on an album and like before listening to it, and then after you listen to it, you're like, shit, I wish I didn't spend that $10 on that album.
Yeah.
100%.
When I was a kid. Yeah.
Dude, I think that I did that with what album was it? It was I can't remember now. There was one album I was like so excited. Oh, it was when like I was so into Blink, Enema of the State was out, and then they released The Rock Show as their follow-up album, and I didn't love it anywhere near as much, and I kind of was like bummed on it because I still think that album's so not on the level of Enema of the State, even though it does have some great songs on it, you know.
Yeah.
So I mean, tell me a little bit about some of the bands you listen to, man, and influences that you like, even some that you like might have grown out of that you still kind of have a love for just because.
Still fuck with, yeah.
You know,
Well, like, you know, I love all the old school shit. Like my dad would show me like Bob Seger and shit like that, like all the good old classic tunes. But I really got into drums by listening to bands like Metallica and Slipknot especially. Like I remember Dad had this All Hope Is Gone album like up in this cupboard, and I'd look at it when I was a kid and be like, what is that? Like, why is it just up in this cupboard, like facing me? It looks creepy as shit, but I was always drawn to it. I was like, what is that? And Dad would like crank it in the stereo when he's, you know, working in the shed or whatever. And fucking, I'd be like, go up to him, what is this band? Like, this is unreal. Like, the drums are just fucking insane. Like, what's going on? He's like, you'll know one day.
your dad
He was like a real smart ass. Like, you wouldn't tell me.
Your dad sounds like a more responsible parent than I am because, you know, I'm already letting my son listen to that stuff. But
yeah,
I've kind of educated my son on like how it's different to do it in art than it is to just walk around using those words, you know.
But
so
I reckon, but before that, I actually do remember one time Dad had this little white cassette, and I want to buy one to this day, but it was the fucking Rage Against the Machine album. The is it the self-titled one or whatever with the Burning Man? Yeah, that album. Oh man, that shit was fire. I was like, it was like rap but real heavy, and I was like, this is so cool. Like this is fucking, and his voice was just so good, and like, so that's where it kind of really went, yeah, fuck yeah. And so I think for my 12th birthday or Christmas or something, I ended up getting like the double pack, the Evil Empire and stuff in it as well as the CD.
Yeah,
that was good, man.
Nice.
Like, but yeah, like I listen to like, you know, like kind of like the pop punk sort of scene at the moment.
Yep.
Like you know, like State Champs and all them. I've been listening to like the new shit. Like people will probably give me shit for it, but like MGK and
oh man, I love MGK.
Lil Aaron and like all those boys, like they're all like interconnected and shit. So like
I like all that stuff.
There's Lil Lotus now, like he's fucking just released like a pop punk album. They're all doing it now. It's pretty dope to see, like, because some of them are just, you know, have really good voices and write really good songs. One of my favorite artists at the moment is probably hands down my favorite is Mod Son. If you've ever heard of him.
Yep.
Yeah, man, fucking love Mod. He's so
dating
good.
Avril Lavigne.
He's dating Avril. Yeah.
Is he a skater boy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pretty well.
I don't know.
He's a crazy.
He probably would be. Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that's cool, man.
And
like,
there's another fella too that was he was like TikTok famous and or whatever you want to put on that label. He was like, you know, pretty big on that
everyone
scene.
gets huge via TikTok
and
nowadays.
but he could sing real good, and he got signed to DTA Records with Travis Barker, and it's Jaden Hostler, but it's JXDN or whatever. Yeah, he's written some good shit too lately, which is
that's cool, man. And so you said you're like doing sort of a bluesy thing, yeah?
Yeah, oh, dude, I'll play anything. You know, if anyone's jamming, whatever, like I like to play heaps of shit.
That's what my aim is with the band we're kind of doing at the moment. Like we are sort of like the post-hardcore-ish, like 2010 sounding band, but with like new sort of modern elements added. But I wanted to add in sort of like hip hop vibes because I really love like gangster rap from West Coast. I like, Dr. Dre, I love Eminem, I like Eazy-E, NWA, all that shit.
Yeah.
Eminem's not West Coast rap, I know, but you know what I'm saying. So
I know what you're saying, yeah.
And I also really like bands like Hollywood Undead. And Falling in Reverse, like when they put rap in their stuff, I love it. I think it's just really hype. Like Fever 333 is another example of that.
Yeah, man, I've seen them live. They're really good, unreal, man. And I met the whole band too after, and I spoke to
awesome, man.
Jason for like half an hour, man.
Yeah,
Jason Butler, yeah, he's mad. He still replies to my shit. Like I'll message him and shit, and he'll reply.
Yeah, I love
real down to earth bloke, man.
I love that song, One of Us.
Yeah,
that's my favorite.
I love. Did you fuck with their new album?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think it was as good as their last one.
I think their last one was the best, man. With Burn It and on that all those songs on it, it was just great.
Burn It was good. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a good album.
Yeah, cool,
Fever 333. Sorry, man, to interrupt you there.
No,
I'd just say that I've seen them because that was dope.
No, that's cool, man. And I don't know if you've ever checked out the band Backwards.
Hey,
have you ever heard of the band Backwards?
Nah.
Okay, before we get into like the last little bit of the end of the show, I'll quickly bring them up so you can check them out.
Right.
I reckon,
sick. I'll get them up on my Spotify.
Backwards, bringing them up now. They're very different. This is a song that they did with Craig Mabbitt from Escape the Fate.
What are they called?
Backwards, so it's BACK.
Yeah.
But then it's WORDZ.
Oh, Backwards.
All right, so this is them now. I'll bring it up.
I'll follow it. Yeah. So when you follow them, that brings like the new releases and shit up.
Yeah.
On Spotify.
Who have been killed by police officers. There needs to be a concerted effort.
Yeah, I was listening to Escape the Fate's new album recently, actually. Or their latest.
Yeah, sure.
Nice. That's sick.
The hook is awesome, man. Wait for the hook. That'll bang. That's a banger. So yeah,
I often wondered, what sort of tuning do they play in usually?
You'd know that,
D's
Cody.
and shit.
Would it be C? It'd have to be.
I would love to write shit
maybe,
like that.
yeah.
Because I just
think
play
it's
on
Maybe drop B.
Oh, righto. So it is quite heavy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's sick.
Yeah, cool, man. Well, thank you for coming on, bro. We really appreciate it. I'm gonna bring up. I'm gonna bring up your link to so people can go check out your other band.
Yeah, Love Violet. Yeah.
1 second.
Yeah, we
really
gotta.
appreciate you for being patient with what happened last night.
It's good. It was good. It was tonight because it's Friday. I get to kick back, sleep in tomorrow. Actually, we got band photos tomorrow, so.
That's all right.
Yeah.
For which band?
Live Violet. Yeah. So
that's
we're
that's the
Like promos for the release.
yeah. So we haven't like put the we've uploaded the EP, but we haven't up the pre-save link just yet. We're gonna
Mm-hmm.
fix our social media and shit, all that crap, and then
Get all that
probably
sorted
next week
before
we'll
we release the stuff.
probably do up a post and get everyone keen, and we'll just keep posting some shit until it comes out. So yeah.
Well, hopefully we can hook some shows up with you guys. You know, like when our bands launched and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Maybe if you got shows up there, we'll come up there. Maybe if we get shows down here, we can put you on. You guys can come down here.
Oh, that'd be dope, man. Yeah. Well, that's the problem with up in Rocky at the moment. It's been
Yeah.
so hard to find a venue to play at. So I've been trying just about every pub, and nothing's really come back. Like,
yeah, I've
hit the
even
goat
seen
up.
on Facebook, man. You're like, anyone have a venue?
Yeah. Oh, dude, it's unreal. It's starting to go back to the house party days, but I can't do it here anymore at my house. So no, everyone's a bit older and shit
We'll
here.
just build our own venue.
Yeah, I'd love to own my own. That'd be sick.
Build it and they will come.
Yeah, well, that's why, because I'm at the point where it's like, I'll travel for gigs, because
Yeah, for sure.
I just can't really seem to get anything rolling up here at the moment. So
Well, man, we will definitely keep you on the back burner for if we do an EP launch or something, because Melbourne
man.
is quite easy. to
yeah,
get
well,
shows
Lunar
with us.
or Light Violet would be keen. So
We also have a lot of support from other big bands in Melbourne, like The Last Martyr and things like that.
fuck yeah.
So, hopefully we can hook something up, man. And again, as I said, I appreciate you coming on. We're going to quickly end this with a reaction
Yeah, sweet.
to our song pick of the week, which is Falling in Reverse, Zombified. Now, this is probably going to end up being my song of the year, but it's also probably the best music video I've ever seen ever in the history of music videos. So,
righto.
now, we're going to break this out as a separate segment as well. It's going to stay in the normal episode, obviously, but we're going to break this out so that we can put our reaction video of this up. I know that we've kind of heard it and stuff, but I just think that this video needs so much credit because Ronnie Radke is a genius.
Oh, bloody hell.
The video
Yeah.
clip's amazing. He's so talented and the song's really good. So
Yeah.
I'm going to chuck it on for us to all check out now. And I'm telling you, if anyone says that this isn't the best music video they've seen, they're lying.
It's giving me Call of Duty vibes already. This looks dope. What?
Zombified.
Monsters are living under your bed, cause they are the voices in your head. Zombified by the lies they said, we've become the walking dead. Cause everybody's on an edge. Oh no, they'll never let go. Something you said 10 years ago. They're canceling you. And they won't stop till everybody's zombified. They're pumping us with lies like it's formaldehyde. We're dead inside. It goes on and on, let this go. When it stops, we'll never know. We're hypnotized. And they won't stop till you're zombified. You better shut your mouth and bite your tongue, cause you don't wanna piss off anyone. You're
that Luke
traumatized by
Holland?
the damage done. Welcome to
Is he in the band
America.
now? That's sick.
Cause everybody's on the edge. Oh no, they'll never let go. Something you said 10 years ago. They're canceling you. And they won't stop till everybody's zombified.
so fucking good.
That's so dope.
Now everybody's zombified. They're pumping us with lies like it's formaldehyde. They're dead inside. It goes on and on. Let this go. When it stops, we'll never know. We're hypnotized. Won't stop till you're. They won't stop till I'm. They won't stop till we're zombified.
Fucking hell. Oh, fuck yeah.
No, you can't
That
tell
is-
me
That
that
is
isn't
dope.
the most epic music video. Do you know how much money that would have
Yeah.
cost?
Yeah, that was like a fucking movie. Yeah.
Ronnie Radke, brilliant, man.
Yeah, he's a legend. I
I
can't believe
love
Luke
Luke.
Collins in there. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's awesome, man.
Is he drumming for them now or something?
Yeah, I don't know if he's a permanent member. They do switch and change members every now and then.
right,
But
right.
but
That's
right now,
dope.
yeah, he's been in two things. Like he was on there like live stream for COVID, and then he was in that music video as well. So
That's dope.
Yeah.
Because he's a phenomenal drummer.
yeah, he is. Well, thank you so
Yeah.
much again for joining us, man.
Cheers, man.
really
Fucking
appreciate
thanks
it.
for having me. Yeah.
Nah,
Cheers,
Thank
boys.
you for coming back to our premiere episode, everyone, of Louder Pop Culture Podcast. We are back and we're not going anywhere, so you gotta fucking get used to us and deal with it. So
Yeah.
I am your host, Tomye West. Joining me, as always, is co-host Cody O'Connor. Remember to like, subscribe, and share. And thank you. We will see you next time, everyone.
See you, Kai.
Peace out. See you
Kieran.
later.